No, Bernard, you and Perlita are the dumbasses, and also Harry and Hillary and the Robo Knight and 61 Amphibious Spaceman, because they're basically proving that the black and white and the blue Juta once worked and it was successful. And then they tell the story about those who interfered, and when it fell all apart, see, I see similar face. Blue black, see it swapped around. So Mr. Bernard got what he wanted, but it still didn't work. Some of you are violent and mean, see? That's why you don't want to torture eyeballs and ears and faces. Bernardo admitted it back, Carney. You can't. That's why I'm telling you, very gentle, fragile, if you want it to work for everybody. But if you're violent and fight over it in competition, Dave and Perlita and Hillary, it's not going to work. I'm showing you that it would work if you guys would have followed some guidelines and you didn't compete over it. Because they're proving that the black and white and the blue Juta existed at one point, but then they can prove those of you who interfered with it and made it not work, like the Carney terrain or the Beacon Street to Make Street and the Disneyland fight and how we faced in direction. So you can whisper and cower and torture and pretend to GPS thing, but I assure you the four of you never belonged to. So your argument and you guys battle over it and the cowboy country and western argument and stuff that doesn't belong is the reason why it fell apart. Brian is able to maybe get pieces of it to work after people have died or been decimated, but I'm telling you, there's gaps. And when you do Crybaby Carney show, Bernard, all the fucking time and steal shit and move shit around and rewind and all this and that, then you have problems. See, if certain things used to exist and took care of things and you guys took it over or destroyed the music or this or that or screwed people over, then that's why it doesn't work. Going on your own personal interest is the problem. Maybe Jonestown, Branch Davidian, Havens Gate, and the Negroes trying to claim everything when certain themes of theirs that they keep pushing through are the problem, Bernard. I told you, maybe at one time, there was no such thing as red tube, idiot. Or you guys disrespected Hilton Bowman's Kenny's, or somebody else did that one, then you have another one, and then you have another one that faces that direction. So again, oh, we can see it from here, almost in view. And there's a reason why people who have that kind of money build things that way, Bernard. To make a point to some of you who move in. Because maybe they saw something that you denied, Bernard, or had to put up with. So again, it basically shows that the black and white and blue did exist and it did work. But then those who come in into the middle and try to compete for something and then destroy it. And so you're a part of it, it still works, the whole group of you, but the argument or the missing data pieces are the problem. So it works if you're data transfer or if you follow the rules. But if you guys grift it as soon as they put it in and just steal it, then it answers the question. So you guys can think it's funny and all that, but don't complain as to why life sucks. Because I'm not the one who put the holes in the ass to make you all shit, for your example of how tough you are, Bernard or Harry or Elton and Doug. You guys did it to keep control over it, which is when people used to live out here or either moved out. And so when you take something over, Bernard, usually the best revenge or redemption or whatever they're looking for is that when it pretty much gets to a lull, they go, and then they watch the groups of you, like I said, going back and forth, basically lying. And then those who it really belong to get to basically, sit back and watch. The mockery show of Carney of all those kids or the families that you guys stole it from or screwed over. So again, Bernard, Mr. Menard or whatever, you guys did. You guys put in the Rainbow Fagalathon Fest 19,000, just asserting how gay you guys are, but it wasn't needed. You guys grifted from the black and the white or the gray or the blue. Those who established their set in, and then those of you who moved in and stole from it and went on your own ghetto grifty little ways, which is typical for some kids or whatever. But those who remain, who tough it out, get to tell both sides of the story who understand it, especially if there's family members who are killed or maimed, Bernard. So, there's some people who use their brains the entire time who really, if you know what they're doing, you can understand both aspects of it. So Crybaby Carney show, Bernard, if Perlita and Dave were non-existent and they got pieces of it to work, And then those of you who come in with your religious cult say, well, these two must be it. Well, then you're going to look stupid, Bernard and Harry and Dave and Ellery and Robo Knight, to those who existed in the past. Wouldn't you think?